What is up, guys? This is day 5 of us leaving to Utah. So first we stopped at Mesa Verde National Park, and we just kind of looked around and made sure that everything was nice and available for our hike. The gift shop unfortunately was closed, so we did have to wait until the shop owner came back because she was out on lunch. So we waited, and meanwhile we looked around, got what we wanted. I wanted to wait because I'm collecting the national park stamps, and I'm getting stamps at all of the national parks that I'm currently going on. So yeah, we just found a spot in the back and just waited for a while. They did sell nice things about Colorado and the area, especially the natives that you can find in the area, and the history of like the art and the pottery. So I thought that was really cool. We sat outside and waited. Baby, who was just learning how to crawl, also waited, and we enjoyed the beautiful weather in Colorado. The snow was melting, and it was just an absolutely gorgeous day. The views were 10 out of 10. Lots of snow on our drive up the peak of the mountain. And we finally got to the top base, and here were the views. It was just absolutely gorgeous in every corner. Of course, there are bears out here, so we had to be careful for that. And we just kind of soaked it all in and enjoyed Mother Nature while we were there. And then we went to the museum area. This is the part where you can view the ruins from that little treehouse area. So we walked over, and then we could see the ruins from there. A beautiful, perfect, undisrupted site from right across from us. And it was very peaceful. In the winter, you cannot go up to the site, but you can still see it. If you go during the spring and summer, they do have tours. You have to book them prior to your arrival. Remember, if you find something there, it belongs to the ancient site, and there's plenty of reminders that you need to leave it behind and not take it with you. This case was full of pieces that people found and took home, but later mailed back because they felt guilty, so they returned it. And they just wanted to remind you it's a part of history. No one owns it. It's there, and it belongs to that area. On our drive down, we saw gorgeous horses that were just wild horses running without a care, and I thought that was really majestic and beautiful. They kind of crossed our car, and yeah. So now as we exited the park, we left for Durango. It wasn't very far from Mesa Verde. We arrived within the time to check into our cabin. And as we got there, it was ready for us. It was sitting on top of a large hill, and it was next to a beautiful frozen lake. And as you got to the top, you could just see views of all around the lake, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend this spot, guys. The inside was very spacious and roomy. There were 4 of us and our baby, our 11-month-old, and he definitely had plenty of space to crawl around. We had space, our own bedroom, and it was definitely a very nice experience at our cabin. We went with my husband's parents, or my parents' in-laws, and we had just a spectacular time. For dinner, we ate at Applebee's, and the next day we drove into the San Juan Mountains and the San Juan National Forest. There was snow because the mountains, at the top of the mountains, it was still snowing. I genuinely thought that my baby was going to enjoy the snow, but actually he did not like it at all. I guess it was too cold and it was way too snowy for him. My husband did want to go off-roading in the Subaru, so that's exactly what we did. After we went off-roading, at first it was okay, but he decided to take a path that was not where the road was, and that is where we found trouble. So as soon as he decided to take it on that other path, that's when we got stuck. Okay, and fortunately, we had our own vehicle. His parents had their own vehicle. We kind of went our separate ways before we did this. They took the baby, and just him and I got stuck here. So we tried to get ourselves out at first, tried to clear it, get some tension, but it didn't work. So I decided to text the parents. They came, and luckily, they were able to pull us out. They also have a Subaru, but he attached string to his car. After this, we went directly downtown to go shopping. We bought some toys for the baby, some candy. Baby got himself a cute hat, and we got some tea. I just adored this little tea shop. It had lots of plants and every flavor of tea you can imagine. It was definitely one of my favorites. After we bought tea to go and hot tea to drink, we walked downtown, saw the sights of historic Durango, and enjoyed our new products, our hat, and my husband got a new jacket for himself. Then we found an antique shop, so we ended the day by going shopping.